Hey guys, Sven, FatBikeTV. That's TV. Today we are going to take a look at a few accessories that got sent to us by QuadLock. They are an accessory for your phone to mount it to various things. And we got some stuff to look at. Let's see what we got here. The main reason why I'm very interested in this system is the waterproof wireless charger. This is a piece that goes onto the out front mount Pro, and then you click your case on, and this one either connected to a battery of some sort, whether it's on your handlebar in maybe a feed bag or something, or you're plugging it into an electric bike battery that has a USB output. But anyway, this is what the system I'm looking for to use on the Bearclaw for some of our upcoming trips. So let's go ahead into the Studio B room, and we'll take a look at each one of these in a little more detail, what's in the package, kind of how it works. And then after that, we'll do some bike stuff. But I want to just kind of get a look at what we got. And I have not opened the box yet, so I don't know what's in here except what the picture might show. But it is a fast charge up to 15 watts. That would assume that you have a battery that's capable of putting that out. I've thought about putting this on the cargo bike too, but in the FatBike.com case, we'll be putting it on my Bearclaw Titanium Fat Bike. So it's patented. That's good. It's IP67 certified water and dust resistant, meaning it can be in the rain and whatnot, compatible with all QuadLock cases, which we have one of in the guise of this iPhone 15 Pro case. So there's your QuadLock case. USB, AC, blah, blah, polarity, and surge protection, compact size, etc., etc. So I said something already about doing it on the Fat Bike, but my cargo bike actually has a USB-A right on the battery for the electric bike system. So this could actually just plug right into that, which would be pretty cool. So let's see what's in the box. This looks a little more complicated than the last one I had. Pull. All right, easy enough. There we go. Slide that out. You know, when you open packages all the time, you kind of figure out how they do them. It is nice packaging. I'll give them that much. There is a bit of a instruction manual here. We're going to use some sort of mounty thingy, blah, 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 AB cable. We'll get into this probably a little later and how you attach your phone to it. All right, let's see what we got. You'll come out of the box. There we go. Oh, okay. And probably some stuff in there. There's the cable that goes to a USB, standard USB-A. And then this looks like a proprietary plug to go into the mount. What I'm mostly interested in is how this gizmo works. Oh, I see. So what's going to happen is, let's get rid of that box, get rid of that box, get rid of this stuff. Probably find what I need in here, but you're going to use, instead of putting this on, basically going to replace that schmickety-schmack with the charger portion. So get that off of there. And if I'm reading this correctly, this is just going to go directly on here. Screw anything in with the deal. And as you can see, it's on there nice and solid. I did not obviously orient it properly. So it does have several knurls on it to make it so you can find out where. There. But you know what? Let's do it so that this thing is like that. All right. Little fiddle futzing around, and bingo, bango, bongo. Just like that. We've got this ready to install on the bike, and then we can install the phone on the mount. Somehow I'll do that. Let's see. Well, I am not a genius at these systems yet. There we go. Papalopoulos. Look at that. I made that look a lot harder than it really is in real life, I'm sure. But there you go. It's mounted. This thing goes on your bike. This thing goes to your battery. This thing gets charged. And by cracky, if you'll just hang on with me just a second, we'll get this thing. Boop. We'll get this thing. Cable Areno. We'll hook this up to her. It's a waterproof plug, so gotta line all that stuff up. There we go. All right. Bear with me 1 second, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All I did was go and grab a battery. Here's a pretty good, decent fast charge I don't even know how you say it, INIO power bank. It's been very, very good. It has a USB-C in and out at 65 watts and out at 36 watts, and then an out for the standard USB-A at 15 watts. So this does do the maximum charge. So plug that thing in there. Make sure that thing's doing its thing. And charging, look at that. So there you go. It's got the little lightning bolt on it. It's doing its charging thing, and imagine this is riding along with you in maybe a like a little stem-mounted bag, and this is on your handlebar, and now you got power for days because this thing has really got tons of power. This one's a 20,000 milliamp hour battery, so that would give you at least 5 charges on your phone. And there you go. It does what it says it does, at least on the table here in front of the camera. So this is Sven, FatBikeTV, and that is the quad lock waterproof wireless charger and out front bike mount and the case specific to the iPhone 15 Pro. Hey guys, this is Postscript Sven. I've been putzing around with this thing a little bit more, and I think it's pretty obvious that it'll work a little better once it's mounted up onto a bike. I made it look a lot harder than it actually is to mount the phone to this particular mount. So what happens is this part pushes down, thusly. Instead of me pushing it down with the phone, you could push it down when it's mounted on the bike and line those gizmos up, twist it, and you're good to go. So much easier, and you'll notice it picked up charging right away too. Much easier than I made it look in that first pass, so now I don't look like a bumbling fool. All right, so that is the waterproof wireless charger from Quadlock, and it's the third part of the system that we can now go ahead and install onto the Bearclaw Fat Bike, and that will be our next video. But for now, this is Sven, FatBikeTV, and I'm out of here.